Whole Story Quest Audiobooks presents The Hive by Jane Holland, narrated by Jessica Preddy. Prologue. People think the collective noun for a group of bees is a swarm or a colony. Only it's not. It's a grist of bees. A grist. The dictionary says that grist is obsolete, which means not used anymore. Which I think is a shame, because it's just the perfectest word for a group of bees. I also found an old saying that uses grist. All grist to the mill. I wasn't sure what that meant, so I went to the library and looked it up in common proverbs and old saws, and it comes from before the 16th century, maybe even as early as the Middle Ages. It means everything can be made useful or become a source of profit. That's because a miller would grind all the grain that was brought to his mill, even if it wasn't very high quality, and keep a portion for himself as payment. So I know what you're thinking now. Why a grist of bees? I couldn't find that out. Not at the library, anyway. Perhaps medieval people thought the buzz of bees moving around inside the hive is a bit like the noise a mill makes when it's grinding. Like hundreds of tiny cogs are rubbing round and round against each other inside an enclosed space. Maybe those medieval people were so stupid they even thought bees made honey by grinding their bodies together. Bees don't, of course, but I like that idea. It gives me the shivers, like goosebumps, only up and down my spine, like someone's walking over my grave. In fact, ever since I discovered the wonderful word that is grist, I've been imagining trying that experiment myself, feeding the fat bodies of bees, bumblebees and worker bees and drones, into the largest peppermill I can find, and then grinding its metal cogs round and round as hard as I can until the bodies have been chewed up inside the machine. Except no honey would come out, of course. Only bee dust. Bee grist, all thin and powdery and gold black. But what would come out if you ground up a queen bee? A slender, majestic, dark-barred queen bee with her barely used wings folded back just so. What would that grist look like? Chapter 1. The taxi slows to a halt just short of our 3-story Victorian terraced house in Highgate, headlights dispelling a gloomy London dusk. There are no lights.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?